So clearly you've done television in the past. What was it about Reverie that made you want to join the show?
It was an interesting time in my life when I had Reverie come to my table. My father had just died, and I didn't have a good relationship with him when he was alive. He was an addict, and I spent time at a women's shelter growing up, and there were a lot of things, but I found a relationship with him once he had died, and I felt like I had gotten really close to him, and I had lots of dreams with him, and I could just feel him in a way that I had never felt him before. And I was really in this, and also I was obsessed with the show The OA. And I was just like, wow. And, you know, I was like, the next project that I get, I want to sort of tap into this idea of alternate realities or the astral world, or just something that makes you feel like there is more to us than just our bodies, like just how, you know, how deep our spiritual side is. And when Reverie came to me, that's kind of what I saw. Is I saw this opportunity to be able to rescue people from the dangers of their own minds, you know what I mean? And the whole idea of the alternate universes really attracted me. And, you know, when I was a little kid, I didn't grow up, I didn't have an easy life. I had to grow up very quickly. But my escape was movies and television, and watching certain actors and actresses that made me feel good. And those were the only things that made me feel good. So that's why I wanted to become an actress, is I wanted to make somebody else feel like that. And I felt with all the roles I'd ever done, I felt like Reverie was an opportunity for me to sort of possibly make somebody else feel good. You know, she was a character that was trying to overcome the loss of her family members, and I thought that to be able to play something like that would ring really true to, like, not only what I was going through, but it would help possibly make other people feel good.
It's very therapeutic then.
It was very therapeutic. It was, you know, my character went through a lot of emotional breakdowns, and so to be able to just kind of get that all out, you know, I don't think I would have ever had in another job.
To kind of go on that sort of intense personal journey that you did to then lead to this, did it change? I'm sure it changed you in a significant way. Did it also change your acting and the way that you approach?
100%. You know, I think death in particular, I mean, a loss of any kind, but particularly death, is one of those things where no matter what people tell you about it, you don't know what it feels like until it happens to you, you know, and then it changes you. It kind of changes you, I think, like on a cellular level a little bit. And to experience that and the after effects of that and how permanent something like that is, like, it definitely brought a few more notches to my belt that I didn't have before.